Well, we love featuring artists you should know about on the show, and today we're heading to Texas to chat with singer-songwriter Ella Reid. Ella's based out of Austin. Her full-length album, Give Me a Cowboy, came out in October of last year, and she isn't wasting any time to release more new music. She's dropping a brand new single the second Tuesday of the month for the entire year. Today is the second Tuesday of the month, and a brand new single, No Matter What, comes out today. We're excited to have Ella Reid back on the show. First, Ella, thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Well, wow, you're in Austin. The eclipse was right there in your backyard. Did you go anywhere? Did you stay right there? What happened?
Oh, hell no. You've heard about all they've been warning us for about like 2 months, to have food, water, and shelter. And like, we stayed home.
Really?
It was so cool. It was right in our backyard. So like, we just got the glasses on, and it was cool. I mean, I was like, they were all like, it's going to be cloudy. It was perfect, and it was beautiful. It was stunning. I mean, I kind of get the ooh and the ah. It was only 4-minute ooh and ah, but it was cool.
Yeah, it was. So did it, I mean, when it happened, did it get like dark? Tell us what happened.
Yeah. It's super dark. I mean, it gets like twilight.
Yeah.
Like all my garden lights came on. They're like, oh, we're doing this now. And it was cool. It was like like in the series Heroes for just a second. It was awesome.
Wow. And then
glad I was there, and we were lucky because we're actually we are in the Austin area, but we're specifically in Leander, so we were directly in the path of totality.
Huh.
How cool is that? You can't plan that.
No, you can't plan that at all. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So where did you get your glasses? Did you have the special glasses?
Amazon.
Man, you think they'd have been giving them out?
That's our alma mater. Huh?
You think they'd have been giving them out or something?
Yeah, no, they're going to make a buck. They're going to make a buck. Yeah. HEB, I think, had them. That's our grocery store chain down here, but we love HEB.
So they were warning you to get, I mean, they kind of did that because it was here in 2017. All the food was gone out of the grocery stores. People were freaking out.
Weird. It was like an apocalypse or something. Like, make sure you have food and water. I guess they predicted 50,000 people coming in to Leander, and I was like, that's a lot. But I've met people that travel just to do eclipses. It's crazy. I mean, it's pretty cool, I guess, but it's 4 minutes.
Yeah.
But I mean, everybody was having eclipse parties, so I'm like, thank God that you could actually see it. That would have been a bummer to have everybody excited and paying thousands of dollars for hotels. I mean, like, the hotels were crazy. Just to have an overcast day, like, that would suck.
Yeah, that would have not been good. We might have had a riot on their hands if everyone showed up and you couldn't see it.
I know, right?
Man, it's 4 minutes. Just like you say, 4 minutes, and then everything goes back to normal.
Yeah,
nothing changes.
It's weird. I mean, it's kind of a rise up, and it's really, really bright, and it's a weird. Well, you saw it. You had it in Sheridan, so it's strange, but kind of cool.
Yeah. I mean, you got the 2 dogs. Did they freak out at all? Did they do anything different?
No.
Nope,
they were cool. They were just like, okay, this is what we're doing. It was less eventful than I was hoping it would be. A little bit more Big Bang, but it was funny in the neighborhood though. Like, everybody was like, yeah, it was like we had an election or something, but it was everyone was in celebration for those 4 minutes. It was cool.
Woohoo! Yeah,
I know.
It on.
With all the kids screaming.
Was this your first eclipse that you witnessed?
Yes.
Wow.
First total one. We had a partial last fall, and that was really cool because I went outside. I was like, something's happening. Obviously, I wasn't in the know, and there was all these really cool moon-shaped shadows in my backyard, and I was like, well, that's photographable. So I did some photographing, and that was really cool. So, I mean, celestial is it's fascinating what goes on.
Oh yeah,
it's just been happening for thousands and millions of years. How cool.
Yeah, pretty sweet. Go check Ella out. She's at ellareid.com. She's on Facebook, Instagram. Her brand new single, No Matter What, is out today. Well, man, Give Me a Cowboy comes out in October.
Yes.
That's when we had you on last time. Listen doing it. I mean, it's got a little different vibe to it, a little different sound to it. Are you working with different people? What's going on?
No, the initial idea was just to do that whole album together. So the Gimme the Cowboy initially had 15 songs, and it had a whole bunch of different songs. So it wasn't just the Americana country. But we made an executive decision to kind of take the country rock Americana and group it together and put it into an album, like a body of work, and then just take the rest of the stuff and go like, and here's something more interesting, or like something different. And now for something, so it was fun. So I guess, I mean, we could have done it either way. We could have just released all of them, but I think this is more fun.
Oh yeah. Well,
because like the next couple of ones are like, the one after this one is like a slow dance ballad, and then the one after that is like a little tropical, and we get a little disco, and then we get a little like 80s throwback P-funk. It's get ready.
Yeah.
But it's fun because I write all this stuff. Like you'll never find me being a songwriter that just writes the same, like you go to a concert, you hear the same. It's kind of like, there are some people, and that's they do what they do well, but the whole concert sounds kind of alike.
Yeah.
That's not me.
No.
Because I get bored. I go like, let's do disco.
Let's do a disco song. Let's do a funky song. Let's do a country song. Yeah. Let's do a pop song.
Now I want a slow dance love song or a breakup song or let's go hit some high notes, like light it up, like, light it up.
Yeah, I mean, you've been all over the place before.
Yeah.
So it's just the twists and turns continue.
Not new.
Yeah,
but it's fun.
No, it's awesome. It keeps it interesting. When you're an independent artist, that's what you can do.
That's right. Absolutely. I mean, right. We're not under contract to deliver any specific genre or any specific album. And I keep writing new songs. We literally need to go back into the recording studio to keep up with myself.
Yeah, well, you've been very busy. I mean, going into the recording studio, you turned your house into a recording studio like last month.
Right? Well, I mean, we couldn't keep up with the bills. So, like, in our right? Like, I mean, like, recording is expensive.
Yeah.
So, and we have, in my living room, we've got this cool A-frame. So it kind of creates kind of a reverb for the cathedral kind of reverb sound. And that's where we rehearse in there. We do drums in there. And my studio is, that we're in right now. This is all, as you can, we're on Facebook, as you can see, like, it's all soundproofed, because that's what I did over the pandemic. I think a lot of people did. So I can do, studio vocals in this room.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And it's cool. So, and, Patrick Conway, the fellow, the engineer, the producer that we worked with, he's got a mobile rig, because that's what he did over the pandemic. He turned all of his recording studio into a mobile rig. So he's got all this just awesome equipment, and he just brings it into the house and sets up, and there we go. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's
pretty cool. We'll do that again for sure. And now we got a great band, so we just bring in the guys and let it rip.
Yeah, because your husband Shane plays bass, and I see you've been playing. I mean, you were doing duo shows with him, and now you've been playing with some other guys. Tell us what's going on with the band.
Oh, full band. We've got really great musicians going on. So we got a great drummer, David Julius, we call Juice, and then Patrick Parrish, and we call him the Denim Dynamo, because he's very fond of denim. And these guys are awesome. I mean, they are stellar musicians, they're fun guys, and we just gel together really well. And I've played with a lot of great people, but sometimes there's just magic, and now we have magic.
Nice.
And that's really special. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it clicks.
I'm sorry.
It's clicking, so that's good.
It is. I mean, like, we get together for rehearsals and we go like, wow. I mean, like, you can feel the whole energy shift in the room. And, when we all say, like, we need music, like, we need air. We need to shift and to ground ourselves and to just feel like regular human beings. So, like, we'll all come in from like a week of like whatever, blah, 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 stress. And then we'll leave from that rehearsal going like, yeah, that's what we do. That's why we do what we do. Just because it makes us feel amazing. And that energy just is, I mean, it's weird. It feels almost otherworldly or divine. You can choose whichever word suits you, but it's cool.
Exactly. That's the frosting on top Even better. Go check Ella out. She's at ellareid.com. She's on Facebook, Instagram. Her new single, No Matter What, is out today. Well, talking about playing shows, you played at this Rabbit Hole Cedar Park last weekend for their grand opening. This place looked cool.
Yeah, so these guys, this is actually their second neighborhood bar. And one is actually right in Leander. It's like 2 minutes from my house. But their main big bar is called the Lucky Rabbit, and it is like this smoking place in town right now. Like everybody wants to play there. Their sound system is awesome. They have music off like all the time, and their food is banging. So the Lucky Rabbit, I will tag y'all. But they're great, and they're like half of these guys are like my neighbors, and they live in my housing development, and they're like the nicest people. And this place is just doing well. So, I mean, people keep moving in, and obviously they're doing a great business. So they're just going to keep opening more bars. But I'm happy to be part of that. And, I play at a few of these neighborhood bars. And then the Lucky Rabbit, I bring my full band in, and we just tear it up.
Awesome.
The best we can, because it's cool. But
well, you mentioned moving in. You've been in Austin for a while. How has the city changed since the pandemic?
Well, we just don't go there that often. We try, but it's, I think it's kind of evened out a little bit, but Austin in itself is kind of like it's got a little San Francisco fever, you know?
Yeah.
When we first got here about 8 years ago, it had more character. The more characteristic parts of town were still there, I should say. Like you could go into a part of town, it was still like hippie vibes, and you could still tell it had all that old character, maybe from like the 70s. And now you go in and it's like Lululemon, Nike, and then skyscrapers are going up like crazy, like on the regular. So it's a little disheartening. But I mean, I get they have got to move because we've got, with the tech around here is just crazy. So in San Francisco too, they're pushing, there's not a lot of musicians can't afford the condos that are going on in Austin.
No.
So they're having to move out further, like the Leander and the surrounding areas, but they're accommodating us as well. Austin has this great thing called, HAM. It's a Health Alliance for Austin Musicians. Which we're a part of, and that offers, help on health insurance, dental, vision, mental health services, which is great. And so those are all extended out beyond Austin to help us out and to keep people in Austin because they don't want to lose their music because we are the music capital of the world. So
yeah, well, that's good though. So at least they offer you something, or they're trying to help starving artists out. So that's.
They're awesome. I mean, they really are accommodating, and they're really wonderful for musicians. And there's still a lot of work to be had. So, I mean, we're doing great. Like we were talking, I work, 3 to 4 times a week, music-wise, and it's good. I mean,
yeah, we were talking off the air, and you said you played like 9 shows in 11 days. So
9 shows in 11 days. Yeah, that was fun.
She's staying busy, so that's good. Well, and I like seeing that you're painting again.
Me too. I mean, I've been so busy songwriting that I haven't picked up a paintbrush, but I wanted to paint this cover, and it was I had it in my head to do it, and sometimes I guess I need a purpose.
you need a reason. Well, she does. She did the cover art for No Matter What. When you see it, it's awesome. What's the idea behind the cover art?
Well, I loved that idea of the face touching. For me, it's like it's an intimate, more vulnerable piece, and I'm trying to incorporate a lot more of that into what I'm doing. I previously have been, I would say, very protective of myself publicly and not wanting to share. But at the same time, I realized that like being vulnerable is also allowing people to see humanity, and I love that aspect of that painting. For me, it shows a little aspect of myself and that passionate part.
Yeah. So
I'm just trying to baby step into allowing people a little bit more into my world, where I'm pretty exceedingly. All right, I'm pretty private, so I'm trying to let people in because I think it's fun, and I enjoy that when I see artists sharing parts of themselves being it vulnerable or silly or just whatever. So that's part of this new a single a year. It's like we're just going to see different sides and just letting myself go. I've got one song coming in a couple months called Dance Badly, and we're going to see some moves. I might be calling on you for some for some really bad dance moves, Jeff.
I can do that for you. Don't worry. But
that would be, will you? Because I need some video footage. Can you want to send me some footage?
Yes, I'll send you some footage of my bad dancing.
Oh.
That's for sure. Well, and I think a lot with the new stuff. I mean, with the Give Me a Cowboy, Take Me As I Am. There you go.
Right? Yeah. I mean, it's a declaration of like, here it is. And I did the whole video on my own. So, that's a lot of me too. I'm like, I'm kind of do it myself. And like, luckily there's a lot of tools right now that I can. So. Well,
did you get rid of all your paintings that were in your house, or do you still have them all?
Oh no, they're at a Mexican place that's like right down the road, and they wanted them, so they've been living in this great Mexican restaurant. So I see them whenever we go get tacos.
That's awesome. I interviewed Ella a couple years ago, and she gave me a tour of her house, and yeah, she had paintings all over that she'd done. I was like,
I know. That was pandemic. That was like, what else am I going to do? Songwrite? Where's it going to go?
Yeah, that was during the pandemic.
Walls were like calling my name.
That was great, though.
So fun.
You need to sell them. Go check her out, Ella Reid, at ellareid.com. She's at Ella Reid Music on Facebook. She's actually live streaming this interview right now. If you go check her out at Ella Reid Music on Facebook.
Actually, I'm Ella Reid Baby on Facebook.
Oh, you're Ella Reid Baby on Facebook? Oh, yeah, she is. Ella Reid Baby on Facebook.
Yeah. Come say hi. Hey.
Go there right now, and you can see us live streaming as you're listening.
It's kind of weird, but kind of cool.
Yeah. Shane has relatives that live in Sheridan. When are we coming back to town?
We're trying to figure that out right now. There's a great show that I tried to get in on, but I don't think it's going to happen this year. It was at the Nick Fest. It's like there's a women's art festival or a women's museum, contemporary museum in Sheridan. They have it's called the nick.org, if you're looking into that. I think we're going to be stopping there next year. So, we'll kind of plan a tour and then plan a stop. But these guys are great, and they're doing some cool stuff. But we're probably probably this summer sometime. But I'll let you know. Stop in and say hi.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And then whose idea
was the heat, man?
yeah, exactly. We've got to wait till it's summertime before Ella gets up here. She's used to that Texas weather.
Oh, 100 degrees. It's like I'm not even looking forward to May. We're like, it's crazy. It's been 5 months of over 100. Got to escape somewhere.
Yeah, you got to get out of there. What? So the idea, once a month, what is it, the first Tuesday? Second Tuesday? Second Tuesday, because it's the 9th today. Second Tuesday of the month, we're going to be dropping a new song all year long.
All year long. I mean, I've got a Christmas song that's in the can that's already ready to roll. You're gonna like it. It's a sweet little melancholy Christmas. Is totally different from the last stuff that I did because I'm just shifting, right?
Yeah.
How fun!
It's the new Ella Reid.
It's fun. So there's gonna be a whole bunch of. I mean, it's gonna go from like you're gonna go, what just happened here? Wait, what just happened here? But it's fun because they all have different character, and I'm gonna do and I'm shifting everything because I I was a graphic designer, or actually I am a graphic designer, and so I've been doing all these pictures. So all the photos, and I just changed the graphic design on the website. So everything is going to change once a month. So it feels like I'm back in school, which is really fun. Because I'm always have to think about, like, I got these 2 songs in the can. I'm already thinking about the 3rd song and the 4th song, especially if I'm producing music videos for them. Because, I like to just do everything. It's fun. So I got to keep thinking of... I got to think ahead. So Dance Badly, I'm going to be talking to you. That one's coming up really soon. It's going to be a summer tune.
Yeah, I noticed that with your website. Your website looks awesome. You did a great job.
Thank you.
And then
it's fun.
No Matter What Ella Reid official lyric video is also up there.
Totally. And we're going to have more video. We've got a live band video coming out in a couple weeks, and more. And then we're going to downshift to Make Me Hold On. in May. And I think it's like 5 weeks away because it's a long month. But that one it's a slow dancer. It's sweet.
Awesome. Well, and we mentioned you being an independent artist. I mean, you're knocking it out of the park, Ella. I mean, have we thought about, somebody helping you pump this stuff? A PR person, anybody?
Well, we did. We worked with a guy last year and nothing came out of it. Like
really?
Absolutely nothing. So it feels like we took all this money that we could have gone back into the recording studio and like recorded another album with. So it was it was too soon. And this guy, it was a big name and it wasn't ready. So, but I've got people that are honestly like calling me now, which is kind of cool. Yeah. And wanting to put some music out for nothing. So I appreciate that far more than paying somebody to do not much. So we're kind of grassroots, and I think at the same time, there's a lot of power in that. I mean, I would love to have the money for behind a label deal, but there's also, there's stuff with that too. There's boxes and hoops that you have to go around. But I mean, I wouldn't say no. I'd look at the deal.
The deal's right.
But
exactly.
there's always something. So we're just enjoying the ride right now and just unabashedly throwing out everything that all of my creativity is like going at it. Like I'm doing all the photography by myself and just like, it's just fun. I'm having a great time and hopefully something will pick up because, I like to, there's that synergy. Like if people aren't digging it, then there's not, then I feel like sometimes it's throwing things to an empty space or an empty void, but it hasn't necessarily been the case. And so I really enjoy people digging it. And I think, hold on, I think my dog's eating my chair.
Well, and I think your hard work's paying off.
I guess that means I'm supposed to shut it.
Yeah, they're like, enough, Mom. You've been talking enough. It's our time now.
And, he's a puppy. He just needs, 24/7.
24/7 constant attention.
Mom. Yeah.
Exactly. Mom, me, I'm down here. Come on. What are you doing? So no matter what, it is out today. Go and check her out, ellareid.com. The website looks awesome. Ella Reid Baby on Facebook. She's on Instagram. The new one, No Matter What, is out today. And another one is coming a month from today. So keep following her.
Every second Tuesday. Mm-hmm.
The second Tuesday of every month. Well, Ella Reid, it's always a pleasure. Thanks so much for coming on. You too, Jeff. Pleasure to hang out with you. Here it is. No matter what. It's Ella Reid. It's KIX 96.5.